Hey YouTube, it's your girl Miss Honey. Okay, so listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna hold you long. So anyway, y'all heard about Kenya Moore talking about she rich. Did y'all see that in the Inquisitor? Listen, it's the article that ultimately really is about Kenya Moore being rich in family and love and inner happiness and all of that. But the headline reads, Kenya Moore net worth, semicolon, Real Housewives of Atlanta star says she is filthy rich after the Christmas holidays. It's an old bait and switch type thing. Okay, so I would say 55% of the article is bashing Matt and comparing the two. And I would say that ultimately, in my opinion, um, this article, though it may have been written to promote um, Kenya's happiness. I think ultimately it makes her look bad because if you guys have been watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta and how this whole Matt and Kenya situation has played out, you know that she has had just, in my opinion, um, as much of a role in them not working out as he has, and um, that a great deal of why they didn't work out is because of her mouth and her manipulation. Okay, so for her now to have this conversation both on Twitter and on Instagram about being wealthy and family and better off than him in a lot of ways, while they're, and basically, if you read the article, I'll put a link down below. She kind of talks about, it kind of talks about her history in film industry and on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then talks about his, huge mugshot and anger issues and lack of financial stability. And, let me tell you what I see. I see um a black man's destruction at the hands of a black woman, all for ratings and for coins. I think Kenya could have easily ended that relationship first go round and been like, you know what, your girl's too old for this fracking. Okay. Um, I disagree that, people think that she really, really loved him and wanted it to work out. I just don't think so. I think she knew early on that relationship wasn't going to work. And then she opted at that point to um, use the storyline to make her keep herself relevant on the show and to have a storyline on the show. That's what I think. And I think while Matt probably does have some uh, trouble controlling his temper, at the end of the day, he is a casualty. He is, um, his life and his reputation has suffered from being in a relationship with her, being a part of the show, and because he didn't have the wherewithal or the camp or the team to show him how to parlay it. Ultimately, he is going to be known as um, an ex-con, um, or at least a black man that was in and out of jail, who was angry and couldn't control his anger and appeared to be abusive to a female. And I don't think that's anything for Kenya to be proud of. I don't think that's anything for Bravo to be proud of. You know? Hmm. I don't know. I think I'm real, real sensitive right now for sure, to how African American women are viewed as well as African American men, how we treat one another, and how we allow others outside of our culture to treat women and the men and the children of our culture. Um, I will take, I will say yes, that is true. If you watch my videos, you will see that that is true. But looking at it just on the face of it, like, dude, you could have left this man alone, ended this whole situation, and gone on about your way. But because you have this show coming up and this storyline, um, it was very, very necessary for you to put as much air into this situation as possible. And I think this is what Matt is saying when he says you are a master manipulator, or that she is a master manipulator. You know what I'm saying? You have blown this thing up and exacerbated it to the point where, um, even if this dude does have this serious, serious, serious issue, you just continue to bait him, bait him, bait him, bait him to get him to blow up. I think for ratings, I think for a storyline. That's just my opinion. I'm prepared to be wrong. But it's apparent to me that, um, on every hand, you continue to come for this man. So if he does have an issue and he does spin out of control and ultimately gets, in a situation where he harms himself or harms others, I think she played a small part in that. He's an adult, yes, but still, I think you still play a small part in that, especially when you know you're dealing with a weak link or a person who may not necessarily have, all the savvy that you have, in this celebrity game. So that's my opinion. That's all it is my opinion. I just think it's odd that you would call yourself rich in family and in spirit, and you, um, have decided on every turn to drag this African American man, for all it's worth, for a storyline. IJS. That's all I got for you, honeybees. Y'all, tell me what you think down below. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. If you are not already subscribed, I would love to have you. And until next time, honeybees, I'll holla.